fun doing it. If you're not, you can catch the prediction show and this show on our YouTube or reruns on Twitch. Thank you all, and we'll see you in 10 seconds as I switch over to the prediction show. Izzy, this is your cue. I'm going to switch to you right now.
This is my cue?
This is your cue. Okay. Hi.
There's a Twitch stream delay, so I can't see myself yet. But
well, you're on screen now.
On screen, awesome.
We're here for the
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our brand new ARL prediction show. I'm joined by some wonderful analysts. I'm going to let everyone go around the horn and introduce themselves. We'll do it Mario Party style, so top left to bottom right. Just let us know your current, role in first, if you're an alum or whatnot, and your occupation. So, Luke, you're a stranger around here. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Oh, I'm top left. Yes, hi. I'm new to this program. Hi, my name is Luke Balancio, ARL Program Director. But on this show, I am Luke Balancio, a mentor on 498. I was a student on 1011. I'm currently on 498 as a mentor. Excited to be here, Izzy. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Absolutely.
I'm going to bring home the gold.
I'm sure you are. All right. Up next, top right.
Yeah, I think that's me. I'm Gatlin Farrington, a mentor for 9432. Was on a couple different teams in high school. 6314, a blast from the past for some of you that have been around the block for a while. Graduated with 3019, and I'm a software engineer.
All right, bottom left corner. If you don't have the Twitch stream up, that is Shelby. Shelby, you want to introduce yourself?
You're muted, bud.
And you on.
You're good.
There you go.
I'm Shelby Anderson. I am an alumni of 2046. I've been with a couple different teams since then, mentoring, but I'm currently with Team 581, the Blazing Bulldogs in San Jose, California. For work, I work at an automation company in the Bay.
All right, let's round things out.
Yeah, thanks, Izzy. Hey, good evening, everybody. My name's Arnel Garcesa. Currently an FTC mentor for two Chandler teams, 18445 and 18312. And happy to, excited for this season, be back with y'all. And I was, for the past couple of years, I've been a PhD student at ASU and was fortunate enough to defend my dissertation last semester. So I am graduated from ASU and we'll be looking for the next steps coming up shortly. But happy to be on the broadcast for this week's ARL.
Yeah, so that's Dr. Arnell to all of you.
I mean, I assume that all doctors want to be on the ARL prediction show after.
We'll have a ARL prediction show doctor edition where we only have doctors on.
Uh-oh.
Which means we need to find someone to replace me and everyone else here.
Yeah. I'm out.
So.
I guess I'd have to solo that one, perhaps.
Yeah, we could get Romy on here.
That's right. Yeah, I'll get her on here.
Yeah. So, and then I'm Izzy. I'm a 498 mentor as well. And yeah, that's me. So I'm going to kind of break down how this evening is going to work. We're going to be playing a series of games that will award everybody here points. And those games will culminate in 2 prediction-style games. So that's how we'll arrive at our predictions for this ARL qualifier. So our analysts all have a spreadsheet open where they're going to type in their answers. And we're going to be getting live points for all but one game. All but 3 games.
There will be points.
There will be points awarded tonight. There will be some points awarded after tonight because we got to wait for the event to happen. So we're going to kick things off with a little over-under. We have some scenarios, some happenings that we expect to see at ARL, and there is a set number for, the number of times that we think that this thing will happen, and so our analysts are going to guess whether they think that will happen more or less than that set number. So we're going to kick things off I'll give our analysts a few seconds to put in their guesses, and we'll do a little bit of discussion time.
And also play along in the chat.
Yes.
Play along
That's
in
very
the chat.
important.
If enough people play along in the chat, we really do want to figure out how the chat is their own player and they have a score in future episodes.
That would be fun. We could do some predictions in Twitch chat if we can. The mods will figure that out eventually.
I love those people. I'm ready.
So our first scenario is 2v3 matches. The set line is 3.5 matches. So, what do you
clarify,
think?
This is 2v3 from the start, not like a robot stops moving and it's right. Okay. Yeah.
So famously, our phantom matches.
So we know there's no phantom matches unless like half the teams just don't come. Okay.
Which chat already thinking some over?
I can't look at the chat. Honestly, it's gonna sway me. I gotta wait till.
Yeah, true. Analysts, you're not allowed to look at the chat. I do think their biggest May ARL today.
What's the line? 3.5.
Much to think about.
All right. How much? Am I the last one who hasn't put an answer? Probably.
Yeah. Once everybody is. All right. Luke, we're waiting on you.
I typed half
Gatlin.
and deleted like 3 times.
Gatlin, Shelby are now. Feel free to kick us off here. What do you guys think?
I guess I'll go first.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're good.
Okay. I'm doing a little emotional hedge here. I hope that there are 0 2v3 matches. But for the sake of points, I'm going to go with the over.
Over. Yeah.
Interesting. Shelby, what about you?
I think over. We have a lot of bots. The odds are good.
Yeah.
We'll get at least a couple matches.
Yeah, I'm taking the over as well.
Everybody?
Wow, straight up, I'm the only one who took the under. I fricked up. I typed that. No.
Were you looking at everybody else's tabs?
No, I took the under. I'm the only one, including the chat. I'm the only one to take the under. Here's the deal.
That's a good way for you to get a lead on the leaderboard.
I'm trying to get a lead, clearly. But also, I believe in the teams, huh? I believe in the teams. The rest of my guests, they don't believe. I believe. And also the new inspection rules. Let's get them out there,
Yeah, let's get them out there. # Luke believes in the teams.
I took the under.
I like the manifesting of it all.
Yep.
We're manifesting all robots out in the field.
Okay.
So our next one, and I might need some clarification, is fallen robots. Now, is this just fallen from the cage?
Anytime.
Or is this...
They go
Like tip?
Yeah, like over on the ground. Yeah. Like they go for a ride off an
so
algae.
also includes tip.
Yeah, but like on the ground. So like if you get high centered on the algae, like if you just up, that doesn't count. Like you gotta go. You gotta be wheels up.
If you fall off the cage, back onto your wheels.
You're good.
That doesn't
secret
count.
end game also doesn't count then.
No, yeah, it is. Yeah, robots on their sides or heads.
At the end of the match?
That is a good question I didn't think about. We can just decide. If they right themselves, do they count as a fallen robot? I don't think so. I agree.
No.
So yeah, at
at
the
the
end of the
match.
match. Let's make it easy.
And our line is 1.5 robots for context. So that is
1.5.
where you guys will have to decide your over under.
These are hard, bro. Alright. I'll go first this time. Is everybody ready? Alright, I'm on Team Under again. I'm Team Under for a few reasons. A, I believe in the teams. And B, I think that a lot of our B-bots won't have larger mechanisms on them yet.
Important consideration.
Luke believes in the teams. I believe in the algae. I think it'll be over.
Take the over.
Without the algae, it would be a harder sell. But
Yeah.
algae's too easy.
Algae is too easy. Hashtag Shelby Blues.
I'm taking the under. I'm taking the under with Luke on this one.
Yeah, I'm also on the under. I think for a few reasons. I don't think there's going to be too much algae play. There's those 3 that start not on the reef. And then, like Luke said, I think there's going to be a lot of robots that aren't running the risk of tipping quite yet.
I guess if there isn't a lot of algae play, maybe that is more to Shelby's play. Yikes. Yikes. There's going to be too much. And then, we'll find out.
You do got to go kind of fast to get on the algae and tip on it. So
Nobody questioned when the 498B robot's driving really slowly around the algae. Luke can't afford to have any tipped robots.
Right. Right. We'll have some new drivers on the field too. They might get a little trigger happy.
You never know.
Just full send it. You never know. But it looks like Twitch chat is in on under. We've got 3 under, 1 over.
I like this one. There's a little bit. Yes, there's a couple overs in there. This is a nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice spread.
Yeah. All right, we've got our over-unders for the Fallen Robots. Up next, we have Barge RPs. So we're looking for the number of
there's a little confusing,
matches?
This one. So the number of alliances that complete. So you could have 2 in one match.
2 match. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And on average, we run 30 matches. In quals matches, we run 30. For even if we have 30 teams, we run 30. So, what is the line, Izzy?
The line is 19.5 alliances. That 30 matches.
So for those of you doing math at home, that's 60 available
that's
alliances.
60 alliances. Yeah. All right, Twitch chat, what do you think? I'm sure you'll get your answer in before Luke if you type fast enough.
All right, bro. All right.
Or if you type slowly, too.
I just haven't started typing. Thinking.
Exactly. Also, this is a diabolical camera setup for me. We were running a little behind today, and it's really bothering me. We've got some under. Under.
3 unders in the chat. I already put mine in. Couple climber believers, couple overs.
Okay.
All right, Gatlin, kick us off.
Yeah, I mean, if the people in the chat are saying over, they must know that some teams added some climbers. I went and watched at least a match from every team that's competing this weekend, and there just weren't that many climbers out there. So I'm taking the under.
Taking the under.
Yeah, I was trying to do quick math of how many matches each team who has a climber would play, but I went with under.
Yeah, I also took the under. At this point, I saw the other 2 unders above my under, and I was like, I just got to throw another under on there.
I guess I'm stepping out on the ledge on this one. I'm going over. I'm believing in the alliances and in the teams that are there.
Well, it's much easier than champs, right?
On
so
my
you
own.
just need 1.
All right, Arnell believes in the barge. Believes in the climbing. Somebody's got to take one for the team and be the odd one out. So up next, we've got Reef RPs. This is going to be a challenging one. Again, we have 60 total alliances in qualifications. Our line is 10.5, which I think is pretty reasonable, given it's ARL. 10.5 alliances, scoring more than 5 algae on every level of the reef.
Unless you co-op.
But that still all counts.
It's tough. I actually typed this one in faster than I've typed in any of the others. So, just for the record.
Yeah. And it includes the co-op. So if the co-op lowers that threshold, that count. I like the chat's vibe, I believe. Over for real. For real. All right. Shelby, you locked in? You want to kick us off?
On this one. I think, yeah, I think it'll be close, but I think the over, particularly with some co-op matches, I think we'll see it.
Shelby with the over. Arnell, how about you?
Yeah, I'm going to go 2 for 2 on the ranking point overs on this one. I think the teams are up for the challenge. I think the chat is indicative of that, and I think we'll have over 10.5.
All right. Gatlin?
Yeah, the chat can't see our spreadsheet, but I'm so confident that I typed over in all caps.
Oh,
I believe in the teams.
We love it.
This is awkward. Remember, Luke believes in the teams, but I took the under on this one. I'm not gonna lie.
You've taken under on all of them so far.
I realize that. I have a strategy, and I can't compromise my principles just because I believe in the teams. So I am taking the under. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right, and we have one more happenings to over under. That is algae popped. The line is 3.5 algae.
Torn counts, right?
Torn
Losing
counts.
air, removed from play.
So, how many popped algae? I mean, if you're a drive coach here or by the field, how many popped algae did you roughly see per event this year?
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I had to go ask our scouting lead mentor. I was like, "Yo, how many algae did you see popped?" And he claims, Slide Guy claims, that he saw 10 algae pop at AZ East. So,
10?
Yeah.
I reckon I saw one.
Well,
at AZ East.
Maybe I agree with you. It was also really low to me. So this line is interesting, right? Because you got B robots out there. You have 2024 bumpers maybe out there. We hope none of them tear or pop because there's a finite number. But yeah, it's tough.
All right. Gatlin, kick us off. What do you think?
Yeah, but I typed my answer before you guys were talking about it. I put the under, and I'm just going to stick with it. I believe in the teams.
Believe in the teams. Arnell, do you believe in the teams?
I'm with Gatlin.
Sorry.
All right, you're good.
No.
You're good. Yeah, I'm with Gatlin on this one. I'll go on the underline as well. I think the algae haven't seen the Cobra fields yet, so there might be something on the fields that are going to make the difference.
I went with under also. I don't know. The algae are super robust. I think they'll be chilling.
Yeah, I took the under. I'm sure everyone at home could have guessed, but I took the under.
Yeah. Everybody going under.
I believe in the algae.
All right. So we will check back in next month and see how these over-unders went. But we're going to go on to our next game. We're going to go a little faster here. Is we have 2 trivia-esque games. So we'll just check answers and award points accordingly. So I'm going to read out a question. A few of these questions are multiple choice. You will type your answer, your best guess, and then I will reveal. Once everybody's submitted an answer, I will reveal said answer. And Twitch chat also, welcome to participate. Analysts, not welcome to look at Twitch chat or Google. So, get out of here.
Okay.
So our first question is a multiple choice. How many times has Arizona made an Einstein appearance? Option 1 is 9. Option 2 is 10. Option 3 is 7. And option 4 is 6. So 9 Einstein appearances, 10 Einstein appearances, 7 Einstein appearances, or 6 Einstein appearances.
Do we count a team that didn't touch the carpet on Einstein?
That counts as an Einstein appearance, I believe.
What can you say the I'm sorry, can you say the letters again?
The numbers 9, 10, 7, and 6.
Oh boy.
Twitch chat is casting their votes.
I'm like weirdly confident, but I know I'm wrong. Is that possible?
Everybody a lock?
Can
everybody a lock?
Can you be that at the same time?
Everybody's a lock. Yes?
What is the chat saying?
All right. The chat is between 9 and 6, I believe. So I'm going to reveal the answer. Arnell with 9 is correct. Everybody give Arnell a hand. Gatlin with an answer of 7, Luke with an answer of 7, and Shelby with an answer of 6. Arnell gets
Shelby
1
didn't
point.
believe in the teams.
We need to
I didn't
believe in the teams.
That's crazy. Good
Did
job,
I forget,
Arnell.
early 2000s, was 60 on
Is 60
Einstein?
like 3? Is 62 of them?
We have 2001,
3
2002,
of them?
2008,
Okay.
Shoot, it's 3 of
2015.
them. Crap.
2 in 2017, 2019,
I remember
2024,
3944.
Yeah, did you remember the other AZ team in 2017?
No.
That was Gatlin.
I did.
Yeah. Twitch chat,
That
Twitch
was
chat did
Gatlin.
pretty good.
I can't believe Twitch
Uh,
chat knew that off the rip. That's crazy.
They're all being very truthful and they are not looking it up.
Also, everyone, please ignore the 1 that is. Why is that 1 back? I don't know why the 1 is backwards.
Oh,
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Luke,
But anyway, ignore
yeah. Okay, all right.
that. Either way,
So
Arnell's
moving on.
in the lead.
Question number 2. Now, this is not multiple choice. You're just going to guess a number, okay? You're just going to guess from your heart of hearts or from your brain. How many regional Impact/Chairman's Awards did 2486 win before being inducted into the Hall of Fame? So how many regional Impact/Chairman's Awards? They're the same thing, if you're new here. Chairman's was the old name for Impact.
I just ripped it.
You're a lock, Luke?
I'm wrong, but I ripped it.
I know that they're tied for most all time.
Yeah, that's what I know. So I was like, I gotta go high. Yeah.
We have somebody on the inside here.
Yeah. Shelby's recounting years in her head.
Yeah, she's doing that. All right, once everybody
probably
is a lock, let me know.
I'm locked.
All right,
All right, I'm locked.
Arnell's locked.
All right.
Gatlin,
Yep.
Shelby?
I'm locked.
none of you are right. Luke guessed 13. Shelby guessed 9. Arnell guessed 4, and Gatlin guessed 16. The answer was 12.
No.
Maybe a better multiple choice question.
Come on. What if it's like
Yeah.
closest without going over? But I already went over.
Someone in Twitch chat got it.
That's wild. Good job.
So yeah, no points awarded there. We're gonna go on to question 3, and this is a tough one. Izzy, this is an Izzy written question. The last 2 were slide guy written questions. So on the first website, how far back can you read winning chairman's/impact essays? So from what year to the present can you read all of the winning impact essays?
So you want the year? Not
I want
number
the
of
year.
years. Okay. Yeah. The year.
Not the number of years. And if you've never been on that website, give your best guess.
Safe to say that a lot of our FRC participants today were not born yet.
That's a claim, Luke.
Some
That's
old
a
heads in
guess.
this game show. I'm
You're
wrong.
making us
That's a-
feel.
Some old heads
Feel
in
it.
this game show.
I know the answer. Obviously, I wrote it, but I
I'm
was
locked.
asked.
I'm locked. Sorry, I'm locked.
All right, Luke's a lock. Shelby, are you a lock?
I'm locked.
Arnell's locked. Gatlin's locked. Gosh. Guys, I think I need to start making these multiple choice. Because you all got it wrong.
Because we all got it right. What?
No, Luke put 1999.
Is that the bad answer?
That's so far back.
The internet.
They were not
going into the
submitting
90s.
essays on the internet, Luke.
What if you brought them in person?
Yeah.
Like they etched them into stone or something, and they brought them in.
They etched them into stone, but the correct answer is 2016.
2016?
Wow.
Kin underscore 498 got it correct in chat. Everybody, round of applause for Kin underscore 498.
What did you guys guess? What were the other guesses? Why did you only call me out? What did everybody else guess?
2020 is Shelby's guess. 2006 is Arnell's guess. And 2003 is Gatlin's guess. So the internet was alive and well, right?
I don't think I understood the question. What was
A lot of reason.
What do you mean? How far back can you read? How far back do they have the essays uploaded?
Hey, that's kind of weird. It's not before 2016, right?
No.
All right. Well, we lost Arnell, by the way.
You
Arnell-
turn in your video on a thumb drive
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever.
or a
It's fine.
floppy disk.
We lost Arnell.
Yes.
He's going out a winner right now. He's beating everybody 1-0.
Arnell, you on Discord? Can you hear us? Can Arnell at least speak?
It's gone.
We've lost it.
Gone. Good news. Until Arnell returns, Slide Guy can answer for him.
All right, Slide Guy, get in the spreadsheet. Okay, next question because we got to keep this moving along. This is a multiple choice. You're welcome.
Okay.
What was the first FRC off-season event in Arizona? So option
We got
number
Arnell
one
back. Let's go. Sorry.
We've got Arnell back.
Sorry, I just missed that, Izzy.
You want
That's
the
okay.
name? Yeah.
Well, we're gonna repeat it. I'm gonna give you multiple choice. What was the first FRC off-season event in Arizona?
You want the name?
Number one. I'm going to give you
it's multiple choice.
Yes.
She said it 4 times.
Yes. Luke, let's put our listening ears on.
I was trying
We have-
to get Arnell back in. Okay.
We have the Arizona Robotics League,
That's A.
the Sanghi Foundation State Championship, the Tucson Tussle, and Duel in the Desert. So those are the 4. We have ARL, the Sanghi Foundation State Championship, the Tucson Tussle, and Duel in the Desert. So you can put A, B, C, D,
Duel
1,
in
2,
the
3,
Desert
4.
Is Duel in the Desert, like, even though it's not regular season?
That's the question,
Does
isn't
that
it?
count up?
That's the
I don't know.
Okay. Interesting.
All right.
I'm going to guess 1999 again.
All right. Luke's going to guess 1999. Everybody has their locked answers.
I'm locked.
C or 3 was correct. It was the Tucson Tussle. For all intensive purposes, Duel in the Desert does not count. It was a dummy answer.
I'm on the board. I
so-
did see that Kin498 put Robo Olympics in the chat.
So Gatlin, Luke,
I
and
did
Shelby
think it
get
was
points.
Olympics.
Who got Tucson Tussle? Sorry, who needs points?
Luke, Gatlin, and Shelby. So everybody's tied up.
Look at that.
We have one more question in trivia. I'm going to make this another year question just because I don't...
I'm not sure Robo
I think
Olympics
this is-
counts, huh? No official match, like no matches were played. More like games.
Okay, so this is another multiple choice question. I'm making it multiple choice last minute just because it's easier. What was the last year that AZ had an all AZ winning alliance at an AZ regional? So when was the last year that we had an all AZ winning alliance of an Arizona regional? Your multiple choice answers are A, 2016, B, 2017, C, 2018, and D, 2019. Let everybody lock it in. Twitch chat. I think I didn't even list the options yet, and Twitch chat already started guessing. They're on it.
The options were 2016 to 2019.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Is everybody locked?
I'm locked.
All right.
Yep.
The answer? D, 2019. So Luke gets a point.
The only one?
Luke gets a point. Everyone else guessed 2018.
I had 2019 and I changed it.
How could we forget the all-star team up of 64, 79, 498, and 68, 33 at Arizona West?
Amazing. All right. So Luke's with 2 points, Gatlin 1 point, Shelby 1 point, Arnell 1 point. Moving on to our third game. After this game, we're going to get into some prediction-style games. So we'll finish tallying the points after this next game. What's going to happen is Luke's going to put a picture of a robot on the screen from a random year. Their bumper numbers are covered. Our analysts have to guess that robot. And so Slide Guy also, for our analyst, is going to put that picture in to our Discord chat, so you guys aren't spying on Twitch chat. So we're going to start with our first team, Slide Guy. Please send the photo.
I have displayed to the audience.
All right, Luke has displayed to the audience. All right, I might need this. I'm gonna step in and be Slide Guy for a second, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna Slide Guy it up. And if you don't know, just guess a 3 to 4 or 2 to 4. Oh, okay, it was in the bubble chat. Just guess.
No way, Shelby.
An Arizona team member.
There's a way because I can't see it. So.
Okay, well, sorry, my bad.
Here, it's in Discord, Shelby.
Oh, she put it in the here. I can. Yeah.
It's in two different places.
Yeah. Does everybody see? Does everyone see the?
Yeah, I see it on Twitch.
Oh, does anyone see to the Discord? Twitch works too. If whatever.
Yeah, we're working on this. Whatever's easier. All right, everybody has answered, so I'm going to consider that locked. Are correct the team. Luke, I'm going to let you post the reveal, or...
There's a reveal?
The answer is...
Oh,
well,
sorry.
No, Arheo sent me both, but no, it's 8:42. So 8:42, Luke and Shelby get a point. 8:42.
I was trying to remember which single team in Arizona could climb in 2016.
Yep, and then we tried to build that climber, and it was a good time.
All right. For all intents and purposes of getting this moving quickly, I think Arheo is going to post the next. Oh, Slide Guy going to post the next picture. We're going to move right along.
All right.
Luke, you can do the honors for Twitch.
I just got to zoom out now.
Number 2. Oh. Okay. Our number 2 and Twitch's number 2 is different. So.
What?
How about analysts?
Oh, I'm sorry. We're good.
We're good.
Sorry. Right, this is right.
Also, Luke does not have the answers.
I don't have the answer. I have these black.
Yeah, just me and Arheo have the answers.
This is right? The one on Twitch is the correct one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Sorry, y'all. We're getting used to this.
I really don't know.
All right, we're waiting on one more.
Someone doing some crazy cross-referencing. It's Arizona
Yeah.
North flooring.
All right, everybody has their answers. The team is 2403 Plasma. Get a
No.
good look at those. Get a good look at those bumpers.
What?
Get a good look at those bumpers.
I had literally no clue, and then I said purple cart. Gotta be plasma.
Wait. The purple.
So everybody but Luke gets a point.
Where was the purple cart?
In there.
Is it behind the robot?
No, it's on the robot is on the purple cart.
The
It's like
robot's
the
on a
purple
cart?
That's the. Well, you know what, Shelby? Take your points. I don't think that's the one everybody else
Yeah.
is playing with.
What?
Okay.
We take those.
No, it was the first. It was the first photo that you showed, Luke.
Did,
It was the wrong one. But she still got it right. So
wait, I'm so confused.
So now she knows.
Me too.
All right. Now Luke and Slide Guy are gonna post.
Sorry,
the right
I need to give
photo.
points to Shelby and who else?
Arnell and Gatlin.
Okay, I threw that around. Sorry to the audience at home if I had the wrong photo up. Or congrats if you got it right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna look at the next one that was sent. Personally.
Yes. We're gonna double check we have the right thing going on here. We'll figure out a better system.
So this is the one on the purple cart. Yeah.
So this is actually the one on the purple cart.
Yeah. Okay.
Now we
Sure.
secretly know it's not 2403. Also, Twitch chat, these are all Arizona robots. I'll give you that. So I saw 4415 in the chat. Not going to be 4415.
That's funny.
All right, that third robot is up.
I have no idea.
Look for context clues, Gallon. Context clues.
I'm trying my best. My best is not good enough.
There's a white table that everybody has. There's a folding chair.
I mean, and there is a purple cart, you know?
There's a purple cart.
There is a purple
But
cart.
I don't think it's 2403.
But it's-
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Some
So
other
who-
purple
who-
teams in this state.
Who else? Who else likes a bit of purple?
Let's see. All right.
Oh,
Thanks for the help.
let's chat
I
with
think I'm
some-
still wrong, but
Alright, I'm locked.
All right, Luke is locked. Gatlin's locked. Arnell is locked. Shelby's locked. All right, and the answer is 4183.
Bro.
The bit buckets.
I'm getting
We got some
fried
purple
right
in
now.
there. We did have Gatlin guessed 7755, Arnell guessed 9704, and Shelby guessed 2375. All purple teams. All
Okay,
great.
I did not guess a purple team, but in my defense, I saw the red and white swerve covers. So I thought maybe there was like a borrowing a cart situation going on.
A borrowing card situation.
The lore
Very-
of what I was looking at really spoke to me.
Yeah, the very real situations that happen in Arizona, some cart borrowing.
All right, so we all whiffed.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Yes. Some people in Twitch chat got it.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
Are
so-
they 4183?
One may or may not have be Jessica, but yeah.
Inside scoop.
Inside scoop. She knows about the purple cart. Moving right on, Arheo is gonna post in Discord
Okay.
before.
I have it up.
I got it.
Confirmed.
Oh. I think there's some decent context clues here.
I don't love the angle of this picture.
Alright. I'm on this.
All right.
I have a question. What if it's a... Does it matter if we answer... Nah, it doesn't matter. Never mind. Stupid question. You don't have to
everybody's
answer
locked?
the alt robot thing. It can just
No,
be,
it doesn't need to be an alt robot. Just let me know the team.
Yeah.
All right, everybody's locked.
Everybody's locked?
we're gonna go. The answer is 2486, the Coconuts. I feel like this picture has coconut vibes.
I remember this robot very well.
The reversible bumpers.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Did we all get that right, perchance?
Everybody but Arnell. Arnell guessed 6413. I do feel like it looks a little similar to 6413's robot that year, so. All right, we have one more. We're gonna move into some predictions. I hope everybody's ready to guess. Slide guy, he's posted the photo.
This one's easy for me. Oh, 2. Oh boy.
Oh, we may need to zoom out a bit. Yeah, there we go.
What's funny about this photo to me is it looks like it could be from like 2006, but like, it's not. It's definitely from 2023. I have a guess. Locked.
My answer's in.
I'm locked.
All right. Everybody's locked,
Oh.
and the answer is 6479.
No.
Aztec Robotics. So nobody picks up points here. We had guesses for 991, 1165, 60, and 2375. I believe this is a Ventura regional. If you look at the shed in the background, so if we think to teams that have been to the shed in the last few years, 6479, 2375, 991, all good guesses. All teams that have seen the shed.
I don't know why I thought yeah, whatever. I should look it up. I thought the Dragons went to LA. I thought it was like Dragons LA or something that year. But LA don't look like that, I assume.
Yeah.
The shed.
Definitely.
I didn't look for the shed.
It's serving shed realness.
That's where I went wrong.
Yeah. All right, and with that, I believe our points should be up to date. We've got Luke with 4, Gatlin with 3, Shelby with 4, and Arnell with 2. Our next 2 games have the potential to swing a lot of points after this next ARL. We're going to play a little win place show. So you are going to be tasked with predicting a team that will be on the winning alliance, a team that will place in the top 5, at ARL?
Yep.
And then a team that will play in playoffs. So
Probably need a few minutes to think on this.
yeah, we're gonna give our analysts a few minutes to Twitch chat again. You're gonna guess a team that will win ARL from any position, any member of the alliance. Place in the top 5 and get picked for playoffs.
And then a couple other fun rules attached to this one. If you use a robot in any category, so if you pick a robot for win, then you can no longer pick that same robot for win for the rest of the season. So when we have more episodes of this show for the next ARL events, you can't use that robot again. Same thing for play, same thing for show.
And you can't use them all at once. So you
Correct.
can't say that 2403 will win plays and show.
I haven't. Everybody has the team list, right? Everybody has the full team list. Playing the game, everybody has the full team list.
Yes, I'm gonna double check the team list.
I think the team I put's on the list.
Yeah, I didn't see that the team that Gatlin put on the list, just it's not in my list. So I was typing, I was like confused. Sorry, Gatlin.
All good. I think that I have some creative picks.
I'm really excited to hear what everybody thinks. We're waiting on Luke to get in his picks, but
Yeah.
Shelby, if you want to kick us off on what you think is going to go down at the May ARL.
I put 94-32 as win. They're super solid. I think they're the winningest team at this event. And then I put 24-86 for place. And then 77-03 for elims. I think 77-03 will see their first elims play of the season at May ARL.
All right.
They're usually super.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, Izzy. So I've got 498 to win. I think they'll kick off the season off their home field with Alliance victory there. I've got 1165, given a good performance. I think they'll be able to get into the top 5. And then 10506, a rookie team for making the playoffs. I'm high on them. I think they're going to come in really good. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they have for the show.
Pass it off to Gatlin.
I was not nearly as creative as I thought I was. I've got 24-86 with the win, 11-65 with the place, and 10-5-06 with the show. So Arnell and I are thinking pretty similarly.
Nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm up. All right, I also have 24-86 with the win. I think that their robot is, if they've turned over Drive Team, which I think they have, I think their robot is the most maybe easy to pick up and run with. And then I got, sorry, I got 2403 with the place. I know that having Plasma place early is maybe a risk, but I kind of want to save my 2403 win slot for later in the season. And I had 10256 as my show. I think their robot was well thought out, and then maybe not fully executed, maybe based on time. And I think that some of the changes they've made or things they've chosen to focus on probably for ARL season, they're gonna be good. So I'm excited to see them.
Yeah, right. And so in this game, if you get a correct win, that's plus 5 points. If you get a correct place, that's plus 3, and a show is plus 1. So those are the teams that our analysts have locked into the win place show game. And now we're going to play our last game of the evening, which is our Golden Alliance. We're going to predict the winning alliance of May ARL. So our analysts are going to pick the captain, first pick, and second pick. And because we cannot guarantee that every qualifier, I believe, will have enough teams for 4 alliances, we will just be guessing the first 3 robots.
And so if you nail this one, your total score for the episode gets multiplied by 3.
Yes.
Which is quite a lot. That's why it's also quite hard.
A lot running on these picks. Which chat, feel free to chime in with your alliances. I think I might chime in with an alliance.
What happens if you win?
Literally nothing, I guess. So. All right, everybody have their teams.
I think
Looks
I'm
like it. All right, I'm gonna kick things off with my predictions. I think 94-32 will captain. They're gonna pick up the coconuts, and I think 996 will be their second pick. This is ARL May is 996's second ever off-season event in their 20-year team history. They went
First
to the
ARL.
Sanghi State Championship in 2017, so yeah, that's their debut ARL. And I'm manifesting nothing but good vibes for them. So I'd like to see them pick up a win. I also believe that would be their first finals in team history, finals appearance. So nothing but good vibes for our friends from 996. But with that, Luke, I'm going to pass it off to you for your prediction.
Yep. I feel like I have to double down on who I think is going to take home the crown on my win selection. So I have the Coconuts 2486, ranking 1. I think that robot is very solid and can climb, right, and scores very well. I think they pick up 2403 immediately, unless there's been a shift in the force. 2403 is probably our predominant and dominant ground pickup and scorer in Arizona. So I think that would be a natural pick for them. And then I have, like Arnell and Gatlin, I have high hopes and expectations for 10506, 10506. I think they picked 10506 on the way back up. And I think that's who takes home our ARL May crown. And our brand new, I'm going to plug it one more time, our brand new ARL Qualifier winner plaques.
Absolutely. All right, Shelby, how about you?
I put 2403 to captain. I think they won the most ARLs last year. That might be wrong, but they were definitely up there. I don't know. They always come to play in May, and I feel like a lot of other people are a little slower to start than they are. So I put them as captain, selecting 9432 as their first pick. And then I put 10256 as their third. 2403 picked 10256 for one of their events this season, and they made it all the way to match 13. So they have good rapport and history together. So I wouldn't be too surprised if they captained, if they grabbed them, if they were available.
Absolutely. Arnell?
Sure. So I'm going to follow Shelby on the captain here, 2403. I think they'll be the captain of the Winning Alliance. And then I'm doubling back on my win from the previous section. They're going to pick up 498. And then their second pick will be rounded up by 9704. I think this could be a solid alliance that could, as Shelby mentioned, captained by 2403. They've been strong performers, and 498, especially on the home field as well.
Absolutely, yeah. I guess I didn't think about you probably have your win somewhere in your Golden Alliance to maximize points.
That would be helpful.
Gatlin, how about you round us out here?
Yeah, I'm going 2486 as the captain. I think that they'll rank probably number 1. With that climb, it's pretty valuable towards ranking high. I think they'll be picking 2403 with their first pick, and 9704 with their second pick, who took home a regional win this year.
All right, well, those are our predictions for ARL May. We will check back in on these. Luke, is the plan for us to check in next prediction show?
Yeah, so we won't gather the full crew, but we'll have the results of the prediction show during the results during the extra inning show next Wednesday. And then for long term, just so everybody in the Twitch chat knows, long term, the idea of the show is that we carry these scores with us throughout the whole year. So I can't guarantee that our entire cast is going to be with us for every episode. There's a lot of qualifiers, and also therefore a lot of episodes. But, and this is where some of my hijinks comes into play, your score is tied to your spot. So, for example, let's say Arnell can't make the ARL prediction show for June. Whatever Arnell's final score is tied to that bottom right-hand corner. So whoever comes in will have their score already preloaded into that bottom right-hand corner. And we'll carry those scores throughout the whole season. And then we're not ready to reveal them yet. But each, in this case, each corner is playing for something. We are all playing for, not a modifier, but we are all playing for something that will, at the ARL Championship. So, for example, I'm not saying it's mine, but for example, Luke could be playing for ARL Championship human player matches at the ARL Championship, right? So that means if I come out on top for the season, we will have human player matches scheduled into the ARL Championship. I'm not saying that's tied to me, but each of our squares here, 4 squares, will have will have a modifier, if you will, that they're playing for, something they're playing for. So pick your favorite and root for us.
There's some Team Luke in chat, so
we're on the way.
Pick your favorite, play along, keep score, and we'll be back next month with another show.
Yeah. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I hope it was a good time. Does anyone have, I wanted to ask before I let you guys go, does anyone have anything else for ARL May that they're excited to see or looking forward to? Just strategy-wise, gameplay-wise?
I guess I'll go first. I'll reiterate what Izzy mentioned. I think I'm excited to see 996 their ARL debut. We saw a couple debutants last year in the ARL season. They performed very well. I think they made it all the way to the final alliances, especially on the championship. So eager to see how 996 performs and what they bring, and excited to see them perform well in their debut.
I'm impressed that 996 not only is making their debut, but they're bringing a second robot. 996 and 996B at their first ARL is pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I'm looking forward to some teams scoring in the processor without algae mechanisms.
Yeah, right, because you can imagine that if teams are bringing potentially robots from last year to just like drive around and practice, like that would be something they would do. Yeah.
A little pushing action. Remember, guys, those reef RPs, we've got the over/under on.
Crap, I don't want that.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what kind of changes teams have made to their robots between the regionals and now.
Yeah, I feel like what we're seeing teams go for, right, for their ARL season, like design-wise, is increasing in difficulty year to year. Like, year one was definitely like, right, like, I had this other tank drive laying around, right? Year two was like, I could put this, like, container on the robot and it can carry things. Year three is like, you saw the Coconuts robot we played the game with. Like, that thing was legit, meant business, right? And so I'm excited to see what teams pull off this year. It's going to be cool. It's going to be really cool. Cool. Izzy, what are you looking forward to most?
Looking forward to seeing how teams are using the off-season to grow and improve their programs. You know?
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to answer one question in the chat. Will ARL Champs have those lights again? Yes. Yes, we will. And we will do the Alliance intros again. We'll try to juice it up even better for this year.
Yeah.
Never enough, you know?
We got 5 events, though, before that.
We do have 5 events before the championship.
But I do often think whenever I'm listening to music, like in the car, I'm like, would this be a good Champs opening ceremony song? You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm already thinking. It's already on the brain.
I wanted to... really briefly, last thing, and then we can wrap up. In fact, actually, if my guests have to go, I totally get it. We can kick it back to me if we want to end the show. That's totally fine. But I do have one more thing to cover, and that is if you are on the finalist or winning alliance at this weekend's event, we are doing something new where we're going to do some interviews on the ARL desk following the event, right? Because we've been wanting to do it for a long time. Get someone from your alliance's take on how finals went, or decisions you made in finals, or decisions you didn't make, and maybe that's what, you know, whatever. We've been wanting to do these interviews for a long time, and I've been wanting the content for our extra innings show next week for a while, but it's really hard to do, to like grab people and camera and microphone and all that. So what we finally realized is we have this analysis desk set up already with the camera running. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if anyone's interested and then pull them over to the analyst desk for some quick interviews. So if you're on the winning or finalist alliance, just know that might happen. So be prepared. And I would love it if you participated. Someone participated, so we can have that info for next episode next week.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, everyone. The episode ran way later than expected. I apologize. Future episodes should be tightened up quite a bit, but thank you everyone for tuning in. See you all this weekend.
Yeah. Thanks, y'all.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.